Yar! Yar! Taking the topsail. Tend to the master's whistle. Blow till thou bust thy wind.
Hell is empty and all the devils are here.
That's my Ariel.
Let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is yet not performed me.
Oh no, Moody? What thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Before the time be out? No more.
I pray thee, remember, I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistake.
Thou hast forgotten. The foul wit Sycorax, a freckled whelp hag born, not honored with human shape.
Yes, Caliban, her son.
Caliban, doubting I say so, you might keep in service.
A brave vessel, who had no doubt some noble creature in her, dashed all to pieces. Oh, the cry did knock against my very heart.
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there is no harm done. 12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since, thy father was the Duke of Milan and a prince of power.
Sir, are not you my father?
Thy mother was a thing of virtue, and she did say thou was my daughter.
What trouble was I then to you?
No, trouble. Oh, cherubim, thou it was that did preserve me. Thou had a smile, infused with fortitude from heaven. That it was that preserved me and gave me stomach. Caliban!
There's wood enough within!
Come forth, I say! I've other business for thee. Come forth!
As wicked do as ever my mother brushed with raven's feather, drop on you both! A southwest blow on ye, and blister you all over! When thou camest first, thou strokest me, madest much of me, wouldst give me water with berries in it, and teach me how to name the bigger light and how the less that burn by day and night. And then I loved thee.
I have given thee lodging in my own cell till thou didst seek to attempt the honor of my child.
Would it had been done? I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
I pity thee. I took pains to make thee speak.
Accede. Hence!
The wild waves whist, footed featly here and there, and sweet sprites the button bear. Hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer, cry of a diddle-doe.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth? It sounds no more. And sure it waits upon some god of the island. Sitting on a bank, weeping again the queen my mother's wreck, this music crept by me upon the waters, allaying both their fury and my passion with its sweet air.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affections not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Now they are both in either's powers. The swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light a winning make the prize light.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it.
Speak not you for him, he's a traitor.
Prithee, peace.
Our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, pulled notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, being rather new-dyed than stained in salt water, methinks our garments are as fresh as when we first put them on in Africa, at the marriage of your fair daughter Clarabelle to the king of Tunis.
We have lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more widows in them in this business making than we bring men to comfort them. The fault is your own.
So is the dearest of the lost.
My lady Sebastiana, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness, and the time to speak it in. Rub the sore when you should bring the plaster. For I am very heavy.
Go sleep, and hear us.
Why? Oh, so soon I sleep? I wish my eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts. I feel they're inclined to do so.
Please you, my lady, do not omit the heavy offer of it. It seldom visits sorrow when it doth, it is a comforter.
We too will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Find myself not disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. They fell together always by consent. They dropped as by a thunderstroke. And yet, methinks I can see it in thy face. What thou shouldst be. The occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. Now they are my men.
But for your conscience?
Aye, lady. Where lies that?
Oh, but one word.
My master through his art foresees the danger that you, his friend, are in, and sends me forth, for else his project dies to keep them living. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber, and beware. Awake, awake.
Then let us both be sudden. Now, good angels, preserve the queen.
Even now we heard we heard something like bulls or rather lions. Did not wake you. It struck my ear most terribly.
I heard nothing.
Oh, it was a din to frighten monsters here, to make an earthquake. Oh, sure, it was a roar of a whole herd of lions.
A fish! It smells like a fish! A very ancient and fish-like smell. A kind of not of the newest, poor John. A strange fish. When I'm in England now, as once I was, and had but this fish painted, not a holiday fool there would but give a piece of silver. There would this monster makes a man. Any strange beast there makes a man. She loved not the savour of tar nor of pitch, yet a tailor could scratch her whereas she did itch. Then, boys, to sea, and let her go hang. This is a very scary tune too. Well, here is my comfort.
Do not torment me!
What's the matter? Do we have devils here?
Trembling, now Prospero works upon thee!
Come on your ways now. Open your mouth. Here is which will give language to you, cat. Open your mouth. This will shake your shaking, I can tell you, and that soundly you cannot tell who is your friend. Open your chops again. I shall know that voice. It should be, but she's drowned, and these are devils. Oh, defend me. 4 legs and 2 voices. I will pour some in thy other mouth. Stefana! Does thy other mouth call me? Oh, mercy, mercy!
I eat me under the dead wound cow gabardine for fear of the storm, and art thou living, Stefana? Oh, Stefana, 2 Napoleonians escape!
I prithee, do not tell me about my stomach. It's not constant.
I'll swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Swear, come. How dost thou escape?
Swim ashore, like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I will be sworn.
Be my god, I will kiss thy foot. Be my god.
By this good light, the most perfidious and drunken monster, when his god is asleep, he will rob our bottle.
I will kiss thy foot. I'll swear myself thy subject.
Come on then, down and swear.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs a while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature. I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
Oh, it would become me as well as it does you, and I should do it with much more ease, for my good will is to it, and yours it is against. You look tiredly.
No, sweet mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with thee when you are by at night. I do beseech you, chiefly, that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I broke your head to say so.
Admired Miranda. Indeed a top of admiration. Worth what's dearest to the world.
Many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time the harmony of their tongue hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. For several virtues I have liked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, several women. Never any with so fun soul, but some defect in her did quarrel with the noblest grace she owed and put it to the foil. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
Oh, I do not know what of my sex. No woman's face remember, save for my glass, mine own. Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to the sound, and crown what I profess with kind event if I speak true. If hollowly, invert what best is boded me to mischief. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world,
Do love, prize, honor you.
Oh, I am a fool to weep at what I'm glad of.
Was there ever a man, a coward that has drunk so much sack as I today? Wilt thou tell such a monstrous lie, being but half a fish and half a monster?
No, how she mocks me, my lady, with a letter.
Oh, that a monster should be such a natural.
No, again! Bite her to death, I pray thee, bite her to death!
Trincola, keep thy good tongue in thy head. If you prove a mutineer, the next 3, the poor monster is my subject, and shall not suffer indignity.
I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer that by his cunnings hath cheated me of the island.
Thou liest!
Thou liest! Thou jesting monkey! I would my valiant master would destroy thee! I do not lie!
Trincola, trouble him any more in his tale, and by this hand I will supplant some of your teeth.
Why, I said nothing!
I'll yield him thee asleep where thou mayst knock a nail into his head.
Thou liest, thou canst not.
What picnin is this, thou scurvy bat? I do beseech thy greatness, gay, take that bottle from her, and give her blows, and when that's gone, she shall drink naught but brine, for I'll not show her where the quick freshes are.
Trincola, run into no further danger. Interrupt, monster, one word further, and by this hand I will turn my mercy out of doors, and will make stockfish of thee.
Why? I did nothing. I am gonna go further.
Ah,
Daughter, he himself calls her a non-pareil. I never saw a woman but only Sycorax, Madame, and she is far surpasses Sycorax's greatest as least.
Is it so brave a lass? Monster!
Yes.
I will kill the man!
Yes.
And his daughter!
Yes.
I will make my servant!
Yes.
Save our graces. Then thou and Trincola shall be duchess. Dost thou like the plot, Trincola?
Excellent.
Oh, give me thy hand. I'm sorry I beat thee.
You didn't beat me.
Ah, but while thou livest, keep a good tongue in thy head.
Within this half hour will he be asleep? Wilt thou kill him then?
Aye, on my honor.
This will I tell my master.
Believe that there are unicorns, that in Arabia there is a tree, the phoenix throne, with a phoenix there reigning.
Well, I'll believe both. Travelers never did lie, though fools at tongue condemn them.
If I should report this now in Naples, who would believe me? When we were boys, who would believe that there were mountaineers, dewlapped like bulls, whose throats had hanging at them wallets of flesh?
You are 3 men of sin, whom destiny, that hath the instrument this Lower world, and what is in it? The never-surfeited sea hath cost the belch a pew. And on this island where men doth not inhabit, you amongst men being most unfit to live, I have made you mad. You fools. I and my fellows are ministers of fate, and a clear life ensuing.
Bravely hast thou performed the role of the harpy, Ariel. It had a grace, devouring. My charms work. These enemies are all lit up in distraction. They're in my power. And I shall now leave them in their fits and go to see young Ferdinand, whom they assume is drowned. Oh, and hiss in my love, darling. Awake!
In the name of something holy, my lady, why stand you in this strange stare?
It is monstrous, monstrous!
Methought the billows spoke and told me of it. The wind did sing it to me, and the thunder, that deep and dreadful organ pipe, pronounced the name of Prospero.
I warrant you, sir. The white cold virgin snow upon my heart abates the ardor of my liver.
Well, Ariel, come, appear and be pertly. Only eyes, no tongue. Silent.
The queen, oh the sky, whose watery arch and messenger am I, bids thee leave, and with her sovereign grace, here upon this grass plot, in this very place, to come and sport her peacocks, fly amain, approach rich Ceres, her to entertain.
Hail, many-colored messenger, who never dost disobey the wife of Jupiter, who with thy saffron wings upon my flowers, why hath thy queen summoned me hither to this short grassed green?
A contract of true love to celebrate, and some donation to freely estate on the blessed lovers.
Well, tell me, heavenly beau, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen, the means that dusty disc my daughter got, her and her blind boy scandaled company, I have forsworn.
Of her society, be not afraid, I met her deity. Some wanton charm on this man and maid, whose vows are that no bed right be paid, till Hymen's torch is lighted, but vain, Mars' hot minion is returned again.
Well, highest queen of state, great Juno comes, I know her by her gait.
How dost thou bounteous sister? Go with me to bless this twain, that they may be honored and prosper in their issue.
Honor, riches, marriage, blessing, long continuous and increasing. Hourly joys be still upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. Spring comes to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Ceres' blessing, so is on you.
Oh, let me live here ever. Such rare wondered father and a wife makes this place paradise.
Hush, the spell is not complete.
And help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late.
Come hither from the furrows and be merry. Make holidays. Put on your rye straw hats. You fresh nymphs encounter everyone in country footing.
Air increase, boys in plenty, vines and clustering bushes growing, plants with goodly bed and bowing.
Well done, well done, well done. Boys, no more. These cloud-capped towers, the solemn temples, these gorgeous palaces, the globe itself, and ye all which it inherits, all shall dissolve, leaving the rest of this insubstantial pageant to fade, leaving not a rock behind. of such stuff as dreams are made of. A little life is ringed with a sleep. Sir, I am vexed. Bear with my weakness. My old brain is troubled. Do not be disturbed by my infirmities, if thou please. Take repose in my cell. Go. A turn or two I will take to still my beating mind.
We wish you peace.
Come with a thought, Ariel. Come.
Thy thoughts I cleave to. What's thy pleasure?
We must prepare to meet with Caliban.
Aye, my commander. When I presented Ceres, I thought to have told thee of it. But I feared lest I might anger thee.
Say again, where have you kept the wallets?
I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking. So I beat my tabor, at which, like unbacked colts, they pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, lifted up their noses, as they smelt music. So I charmed their ears. I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond your cell, there dancing up to the chins that the foul lake overstuck their feet.
That was well done, my bird. Thy invisible thumb, retain still. The drapery in my house, bring forth a tale to fetch the thieves.
I go.
I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
Queen Stefana! Oh, spear! Look what Bernardo is here for thee!
Let it alone, thy fool! It is but trash!
Monster, we do know what belongs to a frippery.
Put up that gown, Tinker.
Thy grace shall have it.
Yes, but this handle shall have it. This gown.
The dropsy drowned is full! What do you mean to dote us on such luggage? Let's alone and do the murder first!
Be you quiet, monster.
Monster, come put some llamas on your finger.
I will have none on it!
Away with the rest.
We shall lose our time and all be turned to... Now, if he awake, listen to me, if he awake, from toe to crown he'll fill our skins with pinches and make us strange stuff.
Hey, bear this and do not make me to pull you out of our kingdom.
Now does my project come to a head? My high charms work, spirits obey me. Diamonds shall ride upright in a cage. How's the day?
On the 6th hour, my lord, at which time you said our work should cease.
I did, when I first raised the Tempest. How are the Queen and the followers?
Confined together, in the same fashion as you gave in charge. Just as you left them, sir, all prisoners. In the lime grove which weather fends your cell. They cannot budge till your release. The Queen, her brother and yours, abide all three distracted, and the remainder mourning over them, brimful of sorrow and dismay. But chiefly him, sir, that you termed the good old Lord Gonzalo. His tears run down his beard like winter drops from heaves of reeds. Your charm so strongly works them that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
Mine shall. Not thou, but thy heir, have a touch, feeling for their afflictions, and shall on myself, one of their own kind, who relish our sharply pleasures as they, not be kindly moved than thou art. And yet with their high wrongs I'm stung to the quick, and yet with my nobler reason, gainst my fury I do part. The rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. And thou, brother mine, flesh and blood, entered an ambition extraordinary, expelled remorse and nature, who along with Sebastiana did conspire to kill the queen, amongst other crimes. I forgive thee. Unnatural as thou art.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in it!
This all new to thee.
What is this maid that thou were at play with?
Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. Is she the goddess that had severed us and brought us thus together?
My lady, she is mortal, but by immortal providence, she's mine. I chose her when I could not ask my mother for her advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom I've heard much renown, but never saw before, of whom I have received a second life, and a second father this lady makes him to me.
I am hers. But how oddly will it sound? I must ask my child forgiveness.
There, lady, stop. Do not burden your remembrance with the heaviness that is gone.
Look down, you God, and on this couple drop a blessed crown.
I say amen, Gonzalo. Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow embrace his heart that not does wish you joy. How came thou in this pickle?
I have been in such a pickle since I last saw you that I fear I'll never get out of my bones. I shall not fear fly blowing.
Why, how now, Stefana?
Touch me not, I am not Stefana, but a cramp.
His manners are as misproportioned as his form. Go into your cell, take your companions with you, and if ever you look to my pardon, trim it handsomely.
That I will, and seek for grace I will too. What a thrice the blessed was I to take this drunkard for a god and worship this dull fool. We were dead of sleep, and how we know not, all planted under hedges. Why, but even now, with several and strange noises of roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains, and more diversity of sounds. All horrible. We were awake, straightway at liberty, where we, in all her trim, freshly beheld our royal, good and gallant ship.
And the morn I shall take you to your ship, and then to Naples, where I have hope of seeing the nuptials of our long-beloved solemnized, and thence to Milan, where every third thought shall be my grave.
I long to hear the story of your life, which must take the years strangely.
No, I shall deliver all. Auspicious gales, calm seas, sails so expeditious they'll get the royal fleet far off. Ariel?
Sir, all this service have I done since I went.
Yes, my tricksy spirit, thou hast done well. Bravely, diligence, bravely. Thou shalt have your freedom. Very well, that's thy charge. Go back to the elements. Be free. Fare thou well.
Merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now.
Merrily. Merrily. There! My charms are all overthrown. What strength I have is my own. You should now confine me here or send me to Naples. Pray do not, for I have my dukedoms just got, and pardon the deceiver. Do not let me dwell on this island of magic. Your gentle pleasures must my sails fill, else my project fails, which was to please. Here I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair. Unless I be relieved by prayer. Prayer which both assaults and penetrates mercy and frees all faults. So, as you would your crimes pardon be, by your indulgence, set me free.